My plan to dismantle the deep state and reclaim our democracy from Washington corruption once and for all.
Oh boy, you better get scared. He's going to be bringing Project 2025. What's going on, good people? Welcome to the channel, Model Renaissance Man. I'm Ty Smith. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure that if you are following me, that you're following me on the platforms you see above and the ones below. And also hitting this like button right here is how my content can consistently be recommended to you. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, hitting that bell notification. That way when you get a notification, it's because I posted a video. I said that backwards. Anyway, folks. Yeah, yes, y'all can see the energy is going. I think I maybe slept I don't know, roughly 3 hours, but the adrenaline is still there. The adrenaline is still there. I thought after I went and took a shower and everything like that, but no, it's still there because more stuff just keeps coming. Do you realize that we are part of something that's completely historic? I don't think, and I hope we will never have to come across another election like this. Why? Because this was ridiculous. The direction that our nation has gone and is going, it's absolutely crazy. And if you were living here during this crazy era, you were part of a very unique experience. I don't know if I've known in history, read in history, where you seen anything like this at all, where you had one person got to be a president, one term, another person got to be a president. Then to be able to combine those two together to see if you was going to vote for those same exact people again, which we know that one dropped out. And then they pretty much put Kamala Harris in there. You guys didn't get to pick her. There was no primary. You talk about overthrowing a democracy and all this when you guys literally didn't get a chance to even pick. She was chosen for you. Like I always said, I'm going to keep on saying it. With that being said, I can't wait for the time to come. You know what? Before I say that, hold that thought.
And corruption it is. First, I will immediately reissue my 2020 executive order restoring the president's authority to remove rogue bureaucrats, and I will wield that power very aggressively. Second, we will clean out all of the corrupt actors in our national security and intelligence apparatus, and there are plenty of them. The departments and agencies that have been weaponized will be completely overhauled, so that faceless bureaucrats will never again be able to target and persecute conservatives, Christians, or the left's political enemies, which they're doing now at a level that nobody can believe even possible. Third, we will totally reform FISA courts, which are so corrupt that the judges seemingly do not care when they are lied to in warrant applications. So many judges have seen so many applications that they know were wrong. At least they must have known. They do nothing about it. They're lied to. Fourth, to expose the hoaxes and abuses of power that have been tearing our country apart, we will establish a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to declassify and publish all documents on deep state spying, censorship, and corruption. And there are plenty of them. Fifth, we will launch a major crackdown on government leakers who collude with the fake news to deliberately weave false narratives and to subvert our government and our democracy. When possible, we will press criminal charges. Sixth, we will make every Inspector General's office independent and physically separated from the departments they oversee, so they do not become the protectors of the deep state. Seventh, I will ask Congress to establish an independent auditing system to continually monitor our intelligence agencies to ensure they are not spying on our citizens or running disinformation campaigns against the American people, or that they are not spying on someone's campaign like they spied on my campaign. Eighth, we will continue the effort launched by the Trump administration to move parts of the sprawling federal bureaucracy to new locations outside the Washington swamp. Just as I moved the Bureau of Land Management to Colorado, as many as 100,000 government positions could be moved out, and I mean immediately, of Washington to places filled with patriots who love America, and they really do love America. Ninth, I will work to ban federal bureaucrats from taking jobs at the companies they deal with and that they regulate. So they deal with these companies and they regulate these companies, and then they want to take jobs from these companies. Doesn't work that way. Such a public display cannot go on, and it's taking place all the time, like with Big Pharma. Finally, I will push a constitutional amendment to impose term limits on members of Congress. This is how I will shatter the deep state and restore government that is controlled by the people and for the people. Thank you very much.
So in that statement, the statements that he made, even though there's more detail, show me in there where it looks like he's going to be putting people in this or doing that. He's going to be cradling people up, packaging them together, or any of that. Now, what I am going to look forward to is Trump living up to his word. Let's see if he's going to have this war. I'm on it. Let's see that come January, he's going to end this war in 1 week's time. Although Vladimir Putin did say this war could be over within 1 week if America stops supplying Ukraine with weapons. Anyway, when I told you guys to hold that thought, the thought that I wanted you to hold was the fact that I thought that this is all about Project 2025. I thought that he's going to be Hitler. He's going to be a dictator. He's getting ready to do this. I'm going to hold every last one of you to that. You guys jumped on board. You believed it. You ran with it. You ran around talking about it as if it was all factual and truth. But guess what? When the time comes and he's actually in office, and when none of that comes to any fruition at all, I'm going to be here to continuously open up your wounds. I will not let them heal until you get to an understanding and until you are in a position where you are able to accept it. And see, I'm not going to let it scab over. See, because right now you're infected. So we got to keep on cleaning that wound out. So, yeah, we're going to keep on doing some debris, but we're going to keep on cleansing it out with sodium chloride. But me, I'm doing a little rougher. I'm breaking up all that necrotic tissue and all the necrotic scarring inside your wound with Himalayan salt, kosher salt, sea salt. And I want it to burn. You're not getting nothing I'm not giving you no medication to mask it. Let it burn. You need to feel it. Because that's the problem that a lot of you have had. You have not been feeling anything. You've just been going along with the rhetoric. No matter what they say, no matter what they tell you to do, you go out and you do it. And look where that's gotten us. America collectively has voted. Don't take my word for it. Go look at the electoral map and look how red America is. Look at each individual county. Counties I didn't even think would turn red, turned red. America has spoken. And I told y'all, you were embarrassed because you guys all bought into this Kamala Harris preview. They pumped it up like it was going to be a big Hollywood Marvel franchise. Look what we have to do in 8 years, y'all. Ooh, and y'all, they pumped y'all up, and look what happened. America still said, we don't want that. We see behind that bull crap. America did this. Anyway, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys all think by putting in the comments below after this video. Did you hear anything in Trump's comments that he was going to be bringing Project 2025 and all this? What did you hear in his comments at all that even has any reference to Project 2025? Let's see it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget to do what you see in that cloud right there, ladies and gentlemen. And if you would like to see the next video that I'm doing in chronological order, it's going to be up here. Things that I do is a variety on the channel that you may not know that I do will be down here. I'm Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.